Okay, I think it's been little less than a week since I played, so we'll go from here. I just had it in sleep mode where I left it off, but I'm too tired during the work week to sort of play a game that this one I like to be immersed. And so what I've been doing basically is like 10 minutes or 15 minutes in the morning with coffee before I go to work. I've been replaying a game that's, something that's I can kind of jump in and out into Lilies, because I do want to play into Magnolia at some point, but I'm one of those types that really likes to replay the the other game before you go into this one. I wanted to play Remake again before this, but I knew I just couldn't, because they're so long. So enough of that. I think we were kind of in a intense part we were about to go to. Don't really remember. I want to say one morning I might have gone in and looked at my materia a bit. And that's about all I can say on that. So we'll go from there. I do want to play today because there's a demo that I'd like to try tomorrow. I already pretty much know I want to get it, but I won't spoil the demo for you if you even care about the demo. You might only be here for this, and then you won't watch anymore. But at any rate, enough rambling. Work has not been great, and I won't say more than that, but I will say that I don't see me ever playing during the work week with my current job setup. All right, so let's just go, right? Well, I feel like, okay, look, this is the thing. Surely I'm supposed to be going toward the green arrow, but I'm not going toward the green arrow. What am I doing? So I was up here, right? I was up here. Where are y'all facing? Okay, so they're all facing this way. So we'll go this way. They're clearly... I remember looking at the reactor. Oh, that's where I'm trying to go. All right, that was my whole thing. I'm like, where's the reactor?
Something to do with the reactor, isn't it?
Just head straight south. The guard knows you're coming.
Okay. Well, of course, this is assuming that I can find the south, which is clearly overestimating my directional ability. Oh, man. So I'm actually going to the blue thing and not the... Oh, that's right. The green exclamation point, that's the stuff on the board, the notice board, right? You're with the chocobos. Okay. So,
The captain filled me in.
yeah, that was where I tried to go before. I do remember this. That I tried to go this way and they wouldn't let me. Okay. But yeah, I think it's the type of thing too where I don't even know how to describe. You know how you're living life and nothing is even particularly wrong per se, right? Wrong in terms of I have had much,
Weapons weren't enough. Now the whispers are back.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
What's a whisper when it's at home?
An arbiter of fate. They appear when destiny is about to be altered and ensure it maintains its intended course.
I thought we already changed it, though.
We did once, but perhaps now they preside over a new fate. Ours.
Okay.
That's what you get for being curious.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of the whisper thing, and I think I'm not the only one confused by it. Obviously, I'm not at the end of this one yet, and I did largely manage to avoid spoilers, But I do wonder where they're going with this, especially in Revelation, the new part, right? That's coming up in spring. Let's just fight. Let's do a practice battle just because I don't remember what I have on, and could I look at it? Sure, but why do that, right? Okay, so they are weak to ice. Oh, but I haven't actually... So you're weak to ice, but I hadn't... And if I'm correct... Hold up. Yeah, I'm glad I did this practice battle because I kind of knew I didn't remember like I idiot as well. Let's do a triple slash. Okay, I thought Kate Seath had assess, but apparently no. Let's do cold front. So do I have assess on Barrett? Okay. I don't know why I thought I had assess on Kate Seath. Maybe I moved it. Okay, so ice, hitting them with powerful offensive abilities while they're waiting to ambush prey. Oh, so ambush is actually, by mistake, I've hit them at the appropriate time. Okay.
Enough out of you. Get your ass out of here.
Do I need to heal anybody? I think they're okay for now. I might do roll of the dice next time. Alright, kind of glad I did the practice battle. Because that's the thing, I sort of forget the controls in a week, which is why ideally it would be good if I played every day, but I'm just not going to, and I've sort of made peace with that at this point. Or if not peace, I'm, you know, dealing with it at this time, because what else can I sort of do? I think what's weird to me... Let me go over there. I don't think I have. So let's go over there. If we can. Yeah. Let's activate that only because I don't think I did activate it. This is a chocobo situation again. All right. I honestly don't recall what the Chimera mimics were weak to. Wait, let's see. Okay, so this is still fine. And I never remember what these different symbols mean, right? I'm gonna risk it just a little bit longer with the healing. Probably a mistake, but it's not like I have very high stakes things that I can lose in this one, right? But yeah, it's not even, I mean, logically, I know that there have been various times that things were worse in life for sure, and objectively, I should be saying some things about it, but I think when things just don't align with your personal or professional values, then you know, you're always gonna feel out of sorts. All right, Chadley. And like I said, a lot of this stuff to me does feel like stuff that, admittedly, if I were not recording it, I would probably, well, I say that, but that's not really true. I was about to say there are some things, like side things that I would probably do. Which way should I be going? I feel like I keep losing sight of the reactor. Like I'll find it and then I lose it again. I say that, but the issue with this game, oh, those bunnies are adorable. There are a lot of
Doesn't make sense. How does Cisne know about the whispers? I mean, we should be able to see them.
True. Could be a setup.
You think?
We'll see.
okay. I think so. A lot of times with a game that I haven't played before, because I don't know what's gonna happen next, what might capture my interest and absorb me, if I don't have a lot of time or energy, I don't want to get caught up in this one, right? I like to play it when I can just sort of be fully absorbed. Do you know what I mean? And not thinking about, oh, I need to, go to bed so I can, be ready to leave in, however many hours. Even if that just, but I don't have the chocobo, but that's definitely where I'm going. I recognize that. But I don't think anyone's given me the ability. Well, what is that gonna take me? I think what I'm starting to realize, I think this may have been, I think I'm backtracking now, right? I think this may have been like the way I came in. Where are you going? You going over here? Where's the... I don't know where the flying... And so I think that's what it is more than anything for me right now. It's just sort of a misalignment of things I'm doing with what I, actually feel, think, and believe. So try to work on that. But yeah, the reason why I don't really play this during the week is because I do want to just be free to do as much or as little as I feel. And I just, I just don't have that kind of autonomy on work days. You know, over my life, I really don't. It's a very narrow window.
Cloud, by analyzing LifeSpring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip.
Okay.
It appears to be in the pass leading to the reactor. The terrain you will need to traverse is littered with scrap metal and other such debris. Please watch your step.
But yeah, I'm not sure if after I roll credits on this, if I'm going to feel like going back and doing these things or not. I think largely because the point of doing these things, I would think, other than, you know, you just enjoy doing them, is to sort of you know, give you different things that gives you more of an advantage in the game, right? And so if I've won the game, then I'm probably not particularly interested in doing things to, you know, give me more advantage out of, you know, what do I really care about getting different material if I've already beaten the game, right? Because clearly I have too much material to keep up with as it is. Alright, so try to keep heading toward the general area. So okay, so now what? Can I go in this? Okay, apparently so. It doesn't look like the type of water I should just hop in, but like, cool. You know. I'm not gonna argue if the game lets me go where I was trying to go. I'm gonna go over here. Alright. Let's evaluate. Yeah, we'll just keep. I mean, in theory, it seems like maybe I go through the path because it's possible I could have hopped up the rocks, but I wasn't 100% sure, you know? But yeah, in a game where I kind of already know the... Okay. Well, let me actually roll the dice. And again, this is just me trying things out. Okay, this is the wrong direction. I'm not certain where I should be. Really not. So what are we doing? That's 252. I guess I go this way. You know, it could be the type of thing where if I follow the loot that I get where I'm trying to get. I'll get there eventually. If I had any sense of direction, I would be so much better at games. But yeah, there are a lot of games coming out. And then the Ocarina of Time remake, you know, they've lured me into getting a Switch 2 now, so I'll save up for that. They didn't give a release date though. Now I've never played Ocarina of Time, so this should be interesting. I know a lot of people are having strong feelings about things with it, but you know, I don't have any nostalgia or anything to make me have any feeling other than excitement about what for me will be a new Zelda game, which is my favorite. Okay, well. Okay. Alrighty. Gongaga Reactor, loading bay.
Nature came back swinging.
Nature will
That's
do
the
that.
rich land. What's good for life is great for reactors.
Okay, so
See your way in.
Whispers, though not as we know them.
How you figure?
Come. It's time.
oh, thank goodness they have this bench for me.
Come on.
Skies above the Gongaga region.
We must be close by now. How much longer?
We expect to arrive within the hour.
Then I'd better choose a suitable toy.
Will that be necessary, ma'am?
Of course it will. I'll make sure that it is.
Oh, Scarlet. Scarlet. Okay. Now, I want, before I do any of this, I am going to go on this bench, but I'm going to take a break because I want some more coffee. I'm going to make decaf, though. I could get away with making more caffeinated coffee, but actually, why am I? Decaf or calf? See, the thing is, it's early enough in the day where I can do caffeinated again. But the responsible thing would be for me to do decaf, but let me live it up on the weekend and do caffeinated. Yeah, this is the extent of me living it up is I don't I would like that to end in a 5, but I mean, I have plenty of cushions. I've only just started kind of even occasionally using them, and that's, you know, that's the typical RPG problem. You save up these items, it's like, dude, use some of these cushions, right? I mean, do I even have that on anyone? What do you do? I feel like if I get 1500, I'll just get it because it's on sale, but let me look at this. What's going on here? What? That's elemental, empowerment, healing, subversion. Okay, so I'm still. Let me think about this for a minute. Do I want this on HP up necessarily? Ice is already maxed. Bravery. Healing is maxed. Subversion. I'm not 100% sure. I think I should actually be leveling this up more quickly than HP up. I feel like this might be more useful to me. The Dispel. I don't know what Breach does, but I know what Dispel does, and I know obviously what a resistance to instant death is. Let's do that. Let me just check, make sure nobody else. I still do want Chakra on him though. Okay. And what are you doing again? Yeah, I think I feel fine about that. So yeah, I'm gonna make some coffee, because I feel like some coffee while I play. Will it be decaf? Will it be calf? You know, we'll find out. So I'll take a break and be back. Okay, to the surprise of no one, I went with the caffeinated coffee because it was early enough. In the afternoon, I totally would have gone with decaf. Also, of course, making coffee turned into, oh, I'll clean up, you know, load up the dishwasher while the coffee is brewing. Oh, I should clean the disposal, blah, blah, blah. So it's fine because these are things on my long to-do list anyway, but, you know, they don't take long, but they pile up, and I don't do enough of them during the week, even though they're like short in and of themselves, but altogether it ends up being a lot. Ankle biter task is what I call them. So on we go. Let's see now. All right, so I can't remember if I sat on the bench, so let's just sit on it again. If we already did, let's just do it again. Let's be safe, you know, sit on the bench early and often, right? Okay, here we go. Now, I don't remember what the whispers... I think my issue is, I know I've fought them before, but I cannot recall what they were weak to. Do you know what I mean? So, let's just go. See? Yeah. Kind of looked like there would have been, but alright. Enough playing around. Let's go into the dark, as one does. Tell you what else I know. This office chair is pretty good, and it has a thing where like you can recline, but I find, and I don't think this has to do with the chair, I think this is more of my pitiful body thing. I do better having one leg up at a time as opposed to both, just for stability. And actually, now that I think about it, I think that's more to do with the floor of this apartment is on a... Did I slash that already? Okay. The floor of this apartment is on an incline, which, believe me, compared to my last apartment is like the least of my concerns, but it does make it so that the chair doesn't necessarily stay where I would love it. I do think I could probably get like a rug that would keep it in place, but you know. Hollywog Punch is kind of adorable. It's probably very dangerous to me. Let me see now. I must have not. Well, to that and then. I think what I'm gonna need to do, honestly. So, here's my issue. I can tell that the frog is weak to ice, but it must be slightly different from the other ones. It must have a different name from the other ones I fought, you know? And then I sort of just like rolling the dice with him. I don't know why. It just amuses me. That's like the only thing he does that amuses me. I'm never gonna love Kate Seath, and I think you know, just sort of I wouldn't quite call it peace, but I'm never gonna like him. I don't think anything in this game that looks like poison, but we'll see. I guess it's just really dirty water. Hasn't been through a water processing plant. Crystal sword. Okay. That must be for Cloud. Have I learned all the abilities on his current thing? I have. Okay. Infinity's End. Wind up and unleash an overhead strike. Increase damage on stagger. Cost 2 ATB. This is not the most convenient of times to practice this, is it? But yes. Okay. Ice. Subversion. Luck up. Vitality up. I think I would actually prefer the HP up on him. Yeah. Ooh. What's this? Titan. I have Titan on him. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna take a bit with Cloud because I'm gonna need 2 ATB, which... Yeah, I went here. Let's go back out, I guess. Yeah, I really thought... It takes me a while sometimes to see the obvious place I should be going. and it is super obvious, that's the thing, like... So I can go through there, and then go up here. Let's go through here first. I don't... Okay, yeah. I've never encountered these before. Oh, you're replicating. They sort of look like robots, though. So I'm honestly thinking lightning, but we'll see. But we'll check. Well, so I guess the juniors explode. It doesn't seem like I need to be doing anything particularly special, right? So, my honest thought is I'm really just trying to learn the skill, get it out of the way. This seems like as good a time as any. Okay. Could I have done all of that better? Absolutely. Do I actually regret what I did? Not really. I am wondering, okay, let's at least, let's heal up a bit. Do none of them, oh, maybe it's because the healing is on his other, was with the other sword. Okay, I think that's decent for now. Now, obviously, I'm completely turned around. Let's go. Is there any reason to go this way? Not really, right? I'm not... I think it was weird for me. And I think realistically, I could probably jump down. But, you know. We'll just sort of calmly walk down the stairs. We won't do any, you know, acrobatics or anything.
There's only so much swimming I can't.
Whatever, dude.
It's just a little water.
Why think the big holes have to be such a pain in the ass?
That's a great question, Barrett. Oh, forgot just that quick. I was still trying to learn that skill. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna need to put something on him. Do I have anything that will stop him from turning into a frog, right? Let me see. Because the safety bit, that's stone and petrified. Okay, wait. Poison, sleep. I don't think... I don't think I have anything that protects me against Toad. I know that I do have some Maiden's Kiss. I remember I bought some. But yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything to... I mean, obviously if I make myself a Toad at the beginning, when they cast Toad, I would be back to myself, but yeah. Okay. There's probably something that would protect me against the, that I'm just not thinking of. Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since I did that. How does it go? I legitimately don't recall. So... where would I even bring this, right? How does this go? You're telling me it's insufficient power. Where does it go, though? Just not really sure. What is this again? So here's my problem. I see the power cable, right? I do see it. I had to hold down on the plug while I, you know what, never mind. You were there. You saw the stuff that was going on. We won't belabor the point. Okay. And again, I'm really just trying to learn the skill. I'm honestly just not sure if I learned it yet and I just forgot. Cause let me check. Maybe I already learned it. Did I? No, not quite. I know it pops up on the screen and tells me. I just didn't know if I hadn't noticed it. Do you know what I mean? Am I going the wrong way? Am I going back out? I think I am. And you probably do that. You probably were like, you idiot, you were going backwards. But you know what? Oh, man. I think what it is, too, for me is that, first of all of this kind of looks the same to me down here, but more than that, sometimes even with the indicator, sometimes because it'll have you sort of going around in a circle, it won't necessarily be clear to me the way forward. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I also need to, I think actually what I need to do is get more ice packs. And I mean, I have an FSA account, thankfully. Let me say something. So now I'm confused. Hold up. I do thankfully have an FSA account, and so I can get some more ice packs because unfortunately what I have been finding lately like after work, like I told you, I'm pretty much useless, and so pretty much before I go to bed, I put a ice pack on my knee for 20 minutes, but what I've been realizing lately is that I actually need the ice pack on both knees. And what is going on here? It's like a floor. So I guess the water is gonna drain out at some point. There's a ladder there. So I can obviously go up the ladder. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just gonna let me jump up or not, which it did. Sometimes I'm not sure what terrain interactions it's going to allow, you know. They're giving me plenty of Maiden's Kiss, and I appreciate it. given somehow. Oh, okay. Fire. Yeah, somehow I don't have protection against Toad, and surely there must be something. I'm honestly trying to recall what it's called in the other games, or if there is any protection against Toad. Maybe there isn't. Or maybe it's just a ribbon, you know, which, you know, pretty much protects against everything. But I was just thinking outside of a ribbon, I can't think of what it would be. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really just trying to learn this ability. Okay. What I don't remember off the top of my head is okay, Cloud is gonna need to heal.
Whatever.
700. I think I'm gonna actually do this for him.
Feeling good.
You know, part of me almost wonders, that's Blizzard on him, would it be better to basically attach fire and ice materia to Cloud's sword? But I'm not sure. Do you have fire? You do. Okay, we need to heal. And let me change Cloud's sword back since I mastered that ability. Okay, which one do I like best? 54, 74, 52, 52. Honestly, what I probably like best is this one. Well, this one gives me 5. I like that this one has 2 linked, but let me go back to this because I can have 5 slots in total, right? What do I have? I have ice. Yeah, that puts my healing materia back on. Let me see, what was I talking about? I guess my thing is, what does that look like though if I do that, right? Do I give him fire and ice? Lightning and wind? Well, let me go to the, which one is it? Is it this? So I should swap it, right? So I should swap this with the fire and ice, and then Barrett would just be absorbing ice. So let's try that. Let's try that. You know, let's try to pretend like I have a strategy or something. Okay, I see them over there. But how do I get down there, right? Because I can't jump. Okay, well, not sure what that does. No, not sure. Although maybe I should transmute some stuff, honestly. Where are you? Is it not an accessory? Is it actually a piece of armor? It must be. It must actually be a piece of armor. Okay. Let's see. So, I mean, okay. I don't. I'm gonna leave it. Because none of those are linked, right? And I don't see where it does anything else particularly, right? An armband crafted by a wise man of the woods who prayed that the will of the planet would guide him true, or guide me to what? Right? Guide me to what? So maybe it's awesome, maybe it's not, I'm not sure. But we're not gonna worry about it for now, right? Okay. All right. All right. If there's anything else, we're not going to worry about it. Perhaps. Perhaps they do, Red. Well, wait a minute. Tell you what I didn't. Hold up.
Well, I didn't see how, unless we'll sprout wings. Oh, raise the water level. Look for a control terminal.
Oh my god, please. Sith is just so, I don't know, and I mean maybe there are people that really like him. I don't know. Okay, that is definitely something I want over there. Just not 100% sure how I get there, right? Say something? How do I get over there? I think that I'm not seeing a way up. Like I could go down, but I'm not automatically seeing the way up, so. And I'm not seeing like, you know, those things that I can latch on to in the sky. I guess that's the control there with the mark flashing, right? So I guess once I raise the water level, I'll be able to get to that chest. Fine. And I'll be honest with you, I can't remember in the original game. So what's the issue here? Why can't I get this there? What is the problem? Do I need to pull it? I think what's confusing me here, how does this help me though? How does that help? So I guess I'm actually going to this one. Okay.
Drainage system activated. Evacuate flooded areas immediately.
What does that mean? Okay, so I'm gonna pour my other cup of coffee and then we'll see what this meant. Right, alright. Okay, let's play a little bit more. Of course, my only issue now is, you know, my back is starting to hurt from the chair, even though I'm, you know, getting up and everything. Well, not even the chair, my back just hurts from if I stand too much, I sit too much, I lay too much, I can't do any one thing too much. It's really just the right side more than the lower right side more than anything. Oh, okay. I can't remember if I fought them before I went in there. Maybe I did. Or maybe it's because of the rising water level now. Oh my gosh. I actually don't even really mind being a frog very much. Like, it's actually fine. Because I can't jump over the rail. Let's see. Because I keep trying to figure out how I get over there, though. Let me come down here and just check. Like, just in case there's a way to get to it that I didn't notice. So let me see. I do have fire. Let's see which one is better, right? So it looks like that was 461 of the fire damage per se. Because I know there was some other damage as well, like probably like physical damage, but the damage to which it was weak, right? So let's see what happens if we just do fire. Much better for me to just throw fire at it. I do think though, yeah, I took fire off of Barrett. And I don't, well, he has this. Let's see what it does. I mean, even Fiery Impulse is pretty good, honestly. I'm not pretending it's as good as, like, straight up fire, but... And we'll see what the heat wave does. Yeah. Yeah, let me look at this again. Fireball Blade. I guess Fireball Blade is fine because it has a mix of damage, I guess. But I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so what I was trying to see is if there was a way for me to get up to that chest from here, but I don't think so, right? Like I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. So let's see. Let me go back up this ladder. And it could be that there's like a super easy way to get there that I'm just not. Unless there's a ladder. Is there a ladder on the other side? I'm really not seeing a ladder on the other side, and I don't think it's just like my failure to see, as it often is. I don't think that's the situation this time, unless I've cut myself off from it. You know what I mean? Unless I've cut myself off from it. All right, let's let it go. It's like I'm saying I'm letting it go, but it just seems like because I can't go underneath. Why do they keep coming back? Oh my gosh. Yeah. I don't think I have a way up there. Or if I did, I blocked myself off, so I hope it's nothing awesome. I hope I never find out that it was like the best thing ever.
Asking, but what do you want with this weapon thing anyway?
We wanted to fight alongside us.
Ah, but what for? Who are you looking to use it on?
Sephiroth. And while we're at it, might as well take down Shepard too.
The company I get, but Sephiroth? The man's been dead for half a decade.
Maybe. But he's back now.
And you'll be seeing him soon enough.
This wee adventure of ours gets stranger by the minute. Here we go! That was quite a scrap.
Yeah, there must have been some ladder or something that I could have used. And I do suspect what is this? Subversion. Yeah, so I mean, like they're giving me a bench and everything, and it's, you know, this is clearly gonna basically be a boss situation. What do you do, though? I mean, it looks perfectly fine. I don't know that it's... Like, I'll get it. I don't know that it seems necessarily better than anything else I have. So we'll get the crocodile bracelet. And let me just see if I want to buy anything. Even though I haven't used any, I am going to get some more Maiden's Kiss just in case I do need to turn myself back, you know. Clearly, I basically never cure myself of poison. Let me also see, can I transmute anything? This mechanic I have mixed feelings about. It's almost the type of thing Planet's Mercy. What does adrenaline even do? From stupor. I'm assuming something else must wake you up from stupor as well, because if I've been inflicted with it, I haven't noticed. It's a lot of materia on that witch's armlet. A lot of slots is what I mean to say. Ooh, what do I need for that? I don't have any of what I need for that, do I? That's what I want. I want that one for sure. So I can just wear all the materia and be really tacky. Alright. And I really should have made the witches one first, now that I see that, because it had more materia slots, but hindsight. Okay. So here's my thing. I'm gonna sit on this bench, but now it's really bothering me that I haven't gotten to that chest. Because I can tell that I'm gonna be locked out of it, right? So let's think for a second. Let me see if it'll let me back this way. Okay, because there must have been something obvious that I missed here. Had to have been. And it's like, now that I know that I have a bench right there, like I feel, you know. Let's just be quick about this. Okay. So let's try to figure out what happened here. Feels like I should be able to get there, down there, right? Okay. Must be a way up. What is the way up? Is there just not a way up, right? Doesn't make sense though, does it? Huh. That's so odd to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm not seeing how I get up. Even though I feel certain that there has to be a way up.
Whatever. Just a fortune teller.
It just doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense. I'm truly baffled. All right, I won't pretend that this isn't driving me insane because it is. But I'm just truly not seeing any way to get over there. Yeah. I don't know how you get over there. Alright. Again, is it bothering me? Yes, but I just can't figure it out. And yeah. Truly not seeing a way over them. Huh. All right. It is bothering me, but nothing is occurring to me, so Yeah, I'm just not seeing a way, so I'll let it go. Hopefully it's like, look, realistically, I know I have more than I'll ever need. I don't know why I can't figure out how to get to that. Alright, we'll just rest here again. Yeah, I didn't see a ladder. I didn't see anything I could swing onto. So I don't know. Yep, lots of whispers.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I don't know what to make of the whispers.
You seeing this? Since the plant went offline, the whole place has been filling up with Mako. Which means the planet ain't done. We were right to take out those reactors.
I wouldn't go that far.
Let's get to work. Too much Mako here.
Oh no! That's a Reactor!
Shit, how did they? You told them, didn't you?
What? It must be me! I swear!
Well, Mako attracts all kinds, gnats and vermin included.
Scarlet!
Thank goodness I had the foresight to bring some exterminators.
I can't remember if I fought these before. Okay, so I haven't. Not certain. Let me just do Infinity's End just because. So, where am I going? I don't even know where she is exactly. So, I think they are weak to ice, but let me see. No? Maybe not. Maybe they're weak to fire. Yeah, maybe it's fire. Yeah, okay. Inflicting fire damage will leave them open to attack. They'll revive themselves up to 2 times after being defeated unless they're burning. Okay, originally human. Okay. So they... I forgot that I had fire and ice on them. on Cloud Sword, right? Well, to that end, do I want to do Firebolt Blade, right? Okay. You're different. Oh man, Hojo has too much time on his hands, budget and creativity. Okay. I assume it's weak to fire again. Let's see. No? Maybe it was actually weak to ice, this one. Okay, I think it is ice for this one. Okay, so it is ice. It's immune to quite a bit. At least it's not absorbing anything. So it ingests Mako, then unleashes a powerful attack after a certain amount of time has passed, inflicting enough damage after Mako ingestion will both interrupt the subsequent attack and pressure it. Okay. I think I need to heal, right? Let's try roll of the dice. I know this seems a bit ridiculous given our current situation, but okay, I would also like to cure Kate Seeth. Let's do that. And now let's just try to focus on like ice damage, right? Okay.
Gotta keep up the pressure.
Of course, I'm coughing now. Okay. I can do Blizzara. Okay, Blizzara isn't bad. I do need to heal Cloud though.
Focus and find a way.
Could I just do Mist Potion, Mist Tide Potion, Mist Mega Potion? Yeah. All right.
You're as good as dead.
Oh, I would need 2. Okay. I think my issue, honestly, I'm just having trouble keeping everybody healed up, right? And the other issue is, I don't think I have Shiva on anybody. So I'm gonna try to let Barrett get 2 ATB charges and see what Blazaga does. What can Kate Seath do? Let's try fortune telling. So let's do Mist High Potion, I guess. I don't know. Actually, no. Let me do a Mega Potion. And let's do a Mega Potion. Alright, let's see. I couldn't even tell how much damage, I don't know how much damage it did to it. I couldn't see it. Why can't I do the limit break, I wonder? So, do I have to be doing this first? Okay, I don't know. What is happening? Not really. I feel like a couple of things here, right? Let me try Infinity's End. I may miss it, but I want to try Blizzaga. Oh, I don't have enough for Blizzaga on Barret, is what I'm actually seeing. Okay, I can only do Blizzard. Because I don't think, yeah, my item thing isn't there. I'm gonna need to heal. The specimen is looking different for sure. What can we do? Let's do fortune telling. Oh, I should have healed. I didn't realize that Cloud was so low, right? I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying anything at this point. Just trying anything at this point. Barret needs to heal. I'm surprised at no point did it let me summon. Like, it's fine, but I am a bit surprised by it. Okay. Yeah, it just felt like I've been fighting a long time for the summon not to be available, so then it did finally come up. That chest situation is still bothering me.
Let me help.
You alright?
He's clearly not alright. And has not been alright for quite some time, right?
Well, as amusing as this has been, I have material to collect, so if you would excuse me. Time to die.
Okay. What's happening?
Holy! Relmatus? When did those get here? We gotta help them. Hurry and get ready. Then meet me at the stables.
Well, what do you mean exactly, right? I guess my issue here, right? There are a few issues here. I think for the most part, I'm fine with what she has on. I just need to pick something to absorb, right? And I mean, honestly, maybe I do this. What's going on here? Prayer. Well, but this isn't magic, though. Okay, so few things here. Wind, fire. I guess we can do swap it with the fire. I think my only thing here though is I don't really feel like it makes sense for me wind. Cleansing. I think my issue here is let me put warding with it. Does it work with this? Poison. Yeah, it does work with that. I think I'm okay with those. Now again here, I'm having the issue where it doesn't make a lot of sense for me not to link something, right? So, what is this? Wind, lightning, time. I'm not really gonna use steel, so for right now, let's do AP up on that. And then wind and lightning. we'll do this. And then we'll try that, right? And I think I'm okay with that for now. Actually, let's swap those two. I mean, I'm nowhere near 5,000, but still, let's try to pretend like we have some type of plan. We don't, but we're gonna pretend like we do. I'm actually gonna save here, because I'm a bit hungry. So I'm gonna, eat some lunch and see if I feel like playing. If I don't, I'll come to it. Realistically, probably pretty much a week from now. Even though I do have a bit of, there is a holiday, so we'll see what happens, right? All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.